It's dumb for that to be out there.
You love Thanksgiving.
Yeah, everybody goes home for Thanksgiving. When are you going to fight with your family if you don't have Thanksgiving?
So you can see the sediment from the data center. Wow, and that's just from the water coming out of your faucet.
Yeah.
Do you support a 1-year or longer moratorium on data center construction in Wisconsin?
When are you going to fight with your family if you don't have Thanksgiving?
Hi everyone. So the Wisconsin primaries are over. And I can't lie, I am disappointed. Francesca Hong was defeated by another run-of-the-mill corporate dem. And, you know, I had a lot of thoughts. Too many to really put into a cohesive single video, at least in this format. I don't like to do long political essays. I saw a video this morning that implied that the reason Francesca Hong lost was because of a comment she made about Thanksgiving in the past. It's really disheartening to see the state this country is in, right? I mean, we've had mass Gestapo units executing Americans in the street. We have AI data centers ruining our environment, literally poisoning our water, an administration bringing back diseases, viruses to kill people because they think that vaccines cause autism or whatever. We have a government led by pedophiles and rapists, and instead of actually voting for someone who stands against that, someone who has policies that people want and would help them, right, and would hold power accountable, instead of voting for that, they vote for the guy who's a moderate. You know, you gotta regulate all of this evil shit. You don't regulate ICE agents. You don't regulate AI data centers. You get rid of them. Like, abolish it. They don't need to exist. And their violence against people in the world doesn't need to exist. And then I have people say, well, you know, David Crowley, you know, he supports trans rights. You should feel happy. And I'm like, as a trans woman in America, I am so fucking tired of people feeling entitled to my vote because they respect the fact that I exist. And I just, why I'm tired. I'm tired of people's priorities being fucking Thanksgiving. Francesca Hong lost because she wants to cancel Thanksgiving. Oh my god, fuck you. You know, like, if you voted for David Crowley because Francesca Hong made some edgy comment on Twitter or wherever, and you thought that was a disqualifying statement, that you would be fine with ravaging this beautiful state and its lakes, its plains, its natural environments, and its people for that, like, that's just that's peak selfishness. I think that's peak stupidity too. And I can't help but have this passing thought that for the people who did vote for David Crowley because of that, I'm not saying everyone who voted for him because of that, but for people who did, you know, maybe they just don't deserve change. And I don't want to think that. But it's sad that time and time again, when Wisconsinites, but Americans in general, are presented with actual options for a progressive future wherein people aren't suffering because capitalism says so, they say no. I would rather be shot in the head by the government. I would rather see my loved ones die of preventable diseases. I would rather see my kids starve because she's a dirty socialist. So I don't know. I'm drawing. I'm drawing because I'm tired, and I don't have a physical hot tub to relax in, because yeah, I don't know. And now people are gonna expect me to vote for this guy in the fall because the other option is Satan himself, and it's like, why does it have to be like that? And, you know, I don't know what my answer is right now. And, you know, the conservative Democrats, the centrists, whatever, the Libs, they're gonna be like, oh, you're being a spoiler. You're ruining his chance in the primary or in the election. And I'm like, if your candidate is so bad that he cannot handle general criticism about his shitty platform, then he doesn't deserve to be in office. And it's not my fault if they can't get someone better than him. You need to bring candidates to the table who actually deserve my vote and the votes of others. And so I'm not saying I'm not gonna vote for him. I because yeah, the other guy is fucking terrible. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to rant a little bit. That's it. Bye.
When are you gonna fight with your family?